going to be guiding you through and suggesting some of the poses that you can practice to help you along your journey to coming into our one-leg King Pigeon Pose. In Sanskrit, we call this pose Eka Pada Rajakapotanasana. It's a mouthful for sure. The version I'm going to be taking you through today is starting from lizard pose and then coming into that deep shoulder opening as we grab hold of the foot behind us. It may seem out of reach, but one thing I can guarantee you is have a strap with you. If you don't have a strap, have a little tea towel. With these next few poses, if you keep practicing them over and over again, you will be sure to grab hold of that foot before you know it. Let's come and meet on the mat, everyone.
So the first pose that I would recommend is the COBRA pose, except with bound hands behind you. So interlace your fingers and then use your lower back muscles to engage and lift the chest all the way up. This pose is going to be really beneficial to increasing the flexibility of your spine as well as opening around the shoulder region. Crescent lunge can also be a wonderful pose that you practice that allows you to sink into the hips, get a nice quad stretch for the extended leg, as well as a shoulder opening so you can rock the shoulders from side to side here. The mudra that you can take here is to interlace all of the fingers, thumbs included, except the index finger is pointing back. This is a different variation of ANJANEYASANA, except the arms and the shoulders are brought backwards. See if your index finger can touch the floor as you draw the shoulder blades together. This next pose is a preparation for the revolved one-leg King Pigeon Pose. Start by grabbing onto the back foot with the opposite hand, using a sort of under a head grip, and make sure that your front knee stays directly above the ankle if possible, and feel free to gently draw the heel inwards towards the glutes. Nice little quad stretch. DHANURASANA, the bow pose, is a wonderful way to stretch your back and the quads and the shoulders. If you're not ready to catch hold of the feet, I suggest using two straps and draw the shoulder blades towards each other as you bring the elbows to face the front. Start to lift the feet up towards the sky, and the same with your hands as you arch the spine. One-leg King Pigeon Pose is also going to be very beneficial because we're not asking too much from the hips, given the fact that we're not in a lunge position, but we are still replicating all the necessary movements of flipping the grip, of grabbing hold of the foot behind the head. I would generally recommend mastering this pose first, and then when you start to get the hang of flipping the grip, then you can come into the one-leg King Pigeon Pose 2 variation. Remember to use a strap if you are unable to grab hold of the foot just yet. Lizard pose is also going to be extremely useful to opening up your hips as well as stretching through the back of the quads. You can stay on the palms of the hands or lower down onto the forearms if you're feeling a little more open. The mermaid pose from a lunge position is always going to be extremely beneficial in mirroring the same sort of action required from the body. Put the foot into the crease of the elbow and then grab hold of the fingers behind the head. If you can't reach, use a strap and hold the strap instead. The spear pose is extremely helpful in aiding you to sink down into the hip. So use your hand and grab hold of the back foot as you ease the heel towards the glute. If it feels good, you can swap the hand position and the opposite arm then grabs hold of the foot as you send the gaze backwards here. The use of straps can be extremely helpful to aiding us into coming into the full posture. Palms facing upwards, Draw the elbow in, flip the grip, and then if it feels good, the other hand can also reach back to grab hold of the strap. Take a few breaths here and open the chest. Now we should be ready for the final peak pose. So grab hold of the outer edge of the foot and then start to weave the elbow forwards. So in this part, I suggest moving extremely slowly here. And then only if it starts to feel good, you can reach the opposite arm back. Maybe the top hand grabs hold of the wrist first. And then if it feels good, start to grab hold of the fingers. Guide the toes towards the back of the head and pull inwards.
Hi guys, Nikki and I hope that you found that tutorial helpful for you. Remember, it's ultimately all about practice, so keep practicing and all is coming. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel for tips and weekly yoga classes delivered directly to your inbox. In the meantime, stay safe everyone. Namaste.